Well, it's December the 12th, less than 2 weeks until Christmas. 3 days until the World Darts Championship gets underway at Ali Pali. Time for me to rattle through some quick fire predictions, but get somewhere warmer. I fancy a coffee. Oh, that coffee didn't touch the sides. I already need a refill. Nice setting here. Looking out on the high street. Not that you can see much, but nice. Well, I've gone from supporting a small standalone business to crossing the road, and I'm now in chain central of Costa Coffee. But by the way, these predictors, these World Championship predictors are hard now, because it feels boring just to predict, you know, one of 2 or 3 of the best players that will win. That's what I'm going to do. And when you're picking underdogs, it could be literally anyone. Any dark horse could win it. It's just a lottery. I just kind of feel obliged to do a predictor video, to be honest, but hopefully a few of you watch it. So yeah, I'm going to jump into it. So I'm going to go through the draw quarter by quarter. Quarter 1, Luke Humphries to come through and reach the semi-finals. No prizes for predicting that, but it will happen. And my pick for will have a good tournament in this quarter is Peter Wright. He will confound those that say it's time to retire, and he will go pretty deep. Round 4, quarterfinals, whatever, but Luke Humphries to come through. Quarter 2, it will be Luke Littler that comes through that and reaches the semi-finals. But going to have a good tournament in this quarter is Jan van Veen. He's probably going to have Pikachu in round 2, but I think he'll come through that and he'll have a good tournament. But it's Littler versus Humphries in the semi-final. So quarter 3 is the weakest quarter on paper for me, and where I think there'll be a shock of sorts. I don't think Michael Smith will make it through that quarter. It is a good opportunity for him to reach the semi-finals. I think he'll fall by the wayside, and for me, Chris Dobey will reach the semi-finals of the World Championships. And having a good tournament within this quarter will be, for me, Daryl Gurney. I think he'll do quite well. I think Gerwyn Price will crash and burn. The crowd will be against him. I think he'll be toying with quitting darts after this tournament. And quarter 4, I want to be wrong. I probably will be. I want to be wrong with this. I'm obviously a massive Gary Anderson fan. I don't see him winning this quarter. I do think Michael van Gerwen will have the eye of the tiger for this one. I think he'll reach the semi-finals, where he'll meet Chris Dobey. Having a good tournament in this quarter for me is Dimitri Vandenberg. Ross Smith was in my thoughts also, but Vandenberg, set play, I think works for him. I think he'll raise it for this big tournament. The service was shocking getting this drink, by the way. It's like you can be front of a queue physically in a coffee shop and still wait about 15 minutes just to be served because of online orders. I get it, the staff can't help it, but people getting rubbish service in person because of online trade. The world's gone crackers. But anyway, yeah, so my opinion, Luke Humphries beats Luke Littler in the semi-final, and Michael van Gerwen beats Chris Dobey, and Luke Humphries will be world champion. That's my personal opinion. If any of it rings true with you, Luke Humphries is 3-1 to be back-to-back world champion. It's 9-1 for a Humphries van Gerwen final, and it's 16-1 to predict that Humphries will be in the final and win against Michael van Gerwen. And yes, by the way, this is a green tea. Pretty painful to drink, to be honest, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as it looks. Refreshing. I've lost 32.2 kilograms since June. That didn't come by drinking chai lattes and cream topped mochas, let's face it. But yeah, just a couple of specials to finish off with. My view, the bet is there will be no 9-darter. Yeah, my view, 6-4. So it's not great odds. It's 6-4. I can see I can see markets saying, there's a betting market for 5 9-darters. It ain't happening. Sorry, folks. No 9-darter at this tournament. There'll be many near shouts. 7, maybe 8 darters, but 8 darts in. But obviously there'll be several 10-darters, but there ain't going to be a 9-darter. It's only 6-4, but there won't be one. Hey, do you agree? Drop me a comment. Do you think there'll be a 9-darter? And finally, 6-1. Good odds this. For the first time ever, there will be 1,000 plus 180s, which is crazy to think. 6-1 for that. Enjoy the World Darts Championships, and thanks for watching.